to another video. This time, I think it was like, I don't remember. I played this like maybe a tiny bit. Maybe not even that. Uh, but this is Fishing Planet, right? And I'd say anybody that's, I think it's been out for probably more years than I would know. It is a free-to-play, pretty fun game, honestly. You can catch, like, there's tons and tons of fishes. There's, like, 170 plus. There's different ways that you can fish. Like, there's the rails, the lures. There were two others. I can't remember, but there are, like, four ways to fish. Pretty much the normal, and then the others. You can actually go to the ocean and stuff, so if I just like, here I would think you can go out into the water, right, some of these places, maybe not the same, like this is probably one that you can go in the water. No idea where some of the others are, but yeah, you can go into the ocean. They had some locations like that. I have no idea really where they are. This is pretty much free to play on anything, I think even mobile, but I don't really know. But yeah, it is a fun game. It's got a lot of, it seems simple at first, but it's like understanding it can be really important. Also, traveling costs money, like real life, There's also licenses. You don't have a license, if you catch certain fish like at night or something, you don't get to keep it. You have a high risk of like getting fined money. I don't know how much, like 100. It might cost more later in the game, but I don't know. Anyway, we can see on the left the level of the location. The level is just what level you have to be to travel there. But as you can see, this costs 1,200 to teleport there. I don't want to do that. This also goes 2,000, and I don't have a license. You can see there's also how many types of fish. So if I go down to that, there's commons, which is the normal one you can catch, the trophies, some uniques. Not every fish has a trophy. Most of these are. And there's like two uniques. Gosh darn, I can't speak. It also tells you what bait they like. Every fish, I think, has a bait that you can use to catch. Then there's the lure. I think there's something else, but not all fish need a lure to catch. It's mostly just the bait, right? You have the right bait, you can catch the fish, just like in some other games. Also, I look at this, I'm not sure what that means. So it says 1 day, 300, 2,000, I don't really get it, but I know it just costs 2,000 to travel. It tells you the forecast, the day and the night, and I've learned it was a good thing too, because you won't really catch any fish. If you're not in the yellow at the daytime, the yellow part is when the fish will be biting like all the time. They'll almost never bite if it's down in the middle there. Same with the nighttime, it's the purple, it's the highlighted area. You can also fast forward the time in the days, so you don't gotta worry about, oh, I'm not getting any bites. You could like just sit there and be patient. This game does have patience. And the time goes like really slow, like real life. But that's all that. There's far more stuff. Also, there's tournaments and stuff. You can compete with other people by, I think it's sport, right? You go to the sport. The club is more like a guild thing in games, if you know what that is. Like, you can join people, but it seems like most of them don't have too many people. They just made their own or something like that. But also, they have a level requirement, so you gotta usually be a pretty high level if you want to join any of them. Anyway, sport is like, there's custom ones, there's normal ones. This one tells you what time, like real life, I believe. That's how it works. It tells you like how long. 60 minutes for this, 900 to enter. lasts for 2 hours, 2 to 4. The weather, the wind, apparently there's that, the temperature. Um, and it says what you hunt. Rules and restrictions. Hunt for all forms of common and other stuff. Rod stand usual. Okay, so there are certain things you gotta know before you join one. But yeah, that's something you can do with other people. Probably only recommend it if you're higher level. There's the shop. We've got a shop. We got all the rods, the rails, the lines. This game does have I think it correlates to real life if you do not have the correct. You have to have the right rod for the pound, like how much pounds it can handle, and the line, the lure, all of that. If it's not similar, apparently I learned it will break. But it also won't even let you fish and use the rod. The most important thing I'd say is the money to travel as well as fishnet. So if I go down here, the fishnets allow you to hold a bigger fish, right? So this one is 8 pounds. Wrong button. This one's 31, but it costs 20 bait coins. If you want to buy those, go ahead. It just tells you the maximum fish you can hold in a net and the maximum fish that you can hold in total. So this is 15.5 and this is 31.1 total. This, I would definitely buy like this cheap level 2 one when you can. Because you start out with like a pound or 2, and this is at least 3, but you can hold, or 3 for the max and 8 for, you know, how much. So 8 pounds of fish is a lot. You'll probably possibly make more than 320 back. There's a lot of like other crazy stuff. I could catch like some insane fish. Like I caught my first really big fish. Can I like? Oh, I can't. Okay, so it was like I think it was Mudwater or it was Lodestar. So if I go to the fishes, right, it tells you what fish you caught. So here I got a common blacktail shiner. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, where is it? This place? So I caught some trophies. No, it wasn't this location. It was definitely Mudwater. Gosh darn it. The controls aren't the best for navigating through the map on controller, but that's fine. It's not the worst thing. So this is what I got. It was like a few pounds. It was huge. It actually was fighting me. Like, it wasn't... I will go to, gosh darn it, controller. Back it out. Okay, there we go. I will travel here. You can travel here for free anytime. It makes sense because, you can pick also how many days you want to fish. So if we travel here, right, I'll show you what I mean by it. Like fighting. If you've seen any videos of somebody catching some crazy fish. There's also locations we can just pick. It doesn't matter, they're all the same place. But you do need the right bait. You do go fishing. But I will say this. Don't leave until you've caught like all the fish you wanted and stuff like that. The fishing rod is kind of like, I don't know if that's because of the wind or what, but it's kind of like wigging out. There's also, in this first area, red worms. I'm sure you can get a ton from other locations, but there's not really any point. Because it costs money to travel. Why would you waste that? You can also just buy stuff from the shop, even though you're already here. You can assemble a different rod and stuff as well. Like, so if I go over here, this rod can have between 2 and 4 pounds, which is the maximum fish I could catch. The reel, which is below it, it is 3.5 max drag pounds. Where I think, yeah, that's like how much you could actually pull. I think it all. So this thing, there's the tackle, which I believe is this. This is the hook. This is, I think, a lure or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, you gotta pay attention to your stuff on your rod, the gear, or you won't catch the fish. You gotta have a hook. You gotta have bait. Um, let's see, red worms. Okay, so it also tells you what it catch. Red worms can catch a ton of fish. You can see right there. Also, the weight. The weight of the bait is also another thing. If you don't have a rod that has like, I would, if I had an ultralight rod, I probably could not use this at all. Does it even tell me? I don't think it tells me the weight, but it'll at least be green at the top where the person icon is if I can't use it. If it's red, if it's green, you're good. Anyway, baits have a weight as well, so I am level 6. If I wanted to buy, let's go to bait, common. So since you can only buy, like, I think the stuff you've unlocked, it doesn't seem like I can buy or look at the other baits because I'm already at a location. If I go down to this, same thing happens. You can't see anything you haven't unlocked. Anyway, close that. I've talked a lot. Enough of that, but also, so I have 50 distance on my reel. I would probably, like, it's recommended and most likely not have more than, if you're at just tiny lakes. Oh wait, I totally forgot. Okay, so on controller I push square right. There's almost no fish gonna be biting, right? I have to go all, like, right here is good at the start when the fish really bite. So now the fish are not like the real life, but they kind of are, in terms of you can get a bite really quick or really slow. I just listen for the bell chime. That is the indicator of, hey, look at the right side of your screen, where right there where my bobber is, right? As soon as it, well, you guys will hear it as long as I'm not talking. Oh, there it is. Wait for it. I gotta wait for the fishy. Oh, he's trying to pull it. Also, do not just, like, reel it in. You gotta, like, pull your rod. Also, I got a bluegill, 7.2 inches. Each fish is randomized. It has a maximum, probably a minimum of the size. The XP is, well, I think, based off of the pounds and stuff. This costs 10, so I'm gonna keep that. You want to, like, keep all the fish that are decent money. At least I would. Also, based off the weight, if you're not getting more money, then, like, I could catch a really heavy fish, like a pound fish, but if it's not worth more than the others, I don't want to keep that. That's, like, not a good idea. As you could see, I have to move my screen so it's visible. My fish net, which is a medium, top left, I can hold 15.4 pounds. The max is a 6.6. I haven't even gotten to half that amount. Maybe a 1 or close to a 2. That's it. That's the biggest fish I've got. This game is really chill, fun, relaxing. There can be some intense fish. Like, I'll tell you what, when you're reeling against one of those giant fishes that I caught once, it's actually pretty fun. It has more mechanical wise things. So I've learned you can just reel the fish up. However, you have to, like, pull your rod to the side or up, pretty much to where it's like it's tightening the rod. Like when you see you pull up the rod, it keeps the fish from getting too far, really. You have to, instead of just pulling that, you gotta like move your rod to the direction that the opposite of where it's going. Also, why is there level 26 and 20? Yeah, just a level 26. I don't know. I'd say that there's a lot, including me. I did it, like, a little bit. Just fishing here. or fishing anywhere, you don't just travel, be like, oh, I got a new location, I'll go to that place. Make sure you see the fish, what bait it needs, what everything else, like how heavy is the fish gonna be, fishing net. You gotta have all that stuff down. Once you do and you understand it, it's real simple, fun, and easy. Why is this taking forever? Let me try rereeling. Or let me try casting again. It says aim by the left trigger, but I'm not seeing it do that. I may have to increase my, what is it? Like put on 100 line feet instead of like 50. Because this is a lake, right? But I don't think many fish are going to be biting like right by, you know, the shoreline. It's very, I've caught quite a few fish doing it, but right now it feels like it's really slow, like really slow. But yeah, as I was saying with locations and stuff, there's plenty of guides on it, but if I was to go there, I'd be like, okay, I want the right rod. I want to have plenty of bait, enough to catch enough fish. It's pretty much, you don't catch a fish that's worth enough money that is more than enough than what you paid for like the bait and the day, even the night. Like you can fish at night, but you do need a glowing. Wow, no fish is biting. Okay, you know what? Let me check the fish real quick. If I go to fish species, right? So, doe, wrong button, sorry. Red worms, so the bluegill. I think there's only like one fish here that bites red worm. Yeah, so that bluegill's the only fish that bites. So that can make another thing difficult since I have corn. Literally nothing. I have nothing here. The only thing that I have that there's like 3 fish that'll bite is doe. So let me go ahead, whoops, and use this instead because I caught a ton of fish with this at like the second location. It didn't feel like it was really worth it because I did not make I made half the money that I normally would have made. They just caught a trophy fish. Nice. It's a little more than half a pound. That's pretty good. But catching all the fish is just for like, this is what I've accomplished. It's all random. It doesn't matter. But yeah, it's a good, fun, chill game to just enjoy, have a nice time, even play with friends, just catching some fish, doing whatever stuff. Recommend it, definitely. Now, I may have to increase my line. Can I do that while I'm already here? Let me see. Also, the bobber, like you see the thing right here, this line. The higher the number, the closer it is to the top of the water. And apparently, if you're not catching much fish, it means that it's too high or too low. So I may have to like, I think before I had it like 30, I'll do like 25, and we'll see if I catch more fish, because surface fishing, it seems like I'm not getting many bites. You can also break your rod, your line, and your hook, even your reel, I think. What was I going to do again? Gosh darn it. It also tells you what you caught and all that, which is pretty cool. This would be for night fishing, so if I was fishing at night, I'd put that on. You do sometimes get some free stuff, but most you gotta buy. Okay, I wanted to go here. Gosh darn it. No! Gosh. Okay, I forgot you can't change your, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. The controls are kind of confusing in this game. Or they take getting used to, I mean. Okay, now put my bait back on. Now let's try to fish again and see what happens. You can't change, like, at least you can't adjust how much line you have. You can buy, like, I'd say most things. But again, it goes to your home storage, which is not your inventory, which just means you have to leave. So make sure you prepared before you leave, otherwise you catch no fish. This is quite a big lake. I should probably leave and adjust it because I think oh, there's a bite. If I don't catch fish in like what? Let's say a minute of them biting, then I will leave. What did I get? Gold shiner. Nice, 17. I'll take it. But yeah, this lake may have a really tough fish. I honestly don't know. I haven't been here too long. But I have seen like some people like catching some crazy huge fish. And those fish, they're actually really fun to like try to catch. It takes more skill than just pushing the buttons, you know? Like before this fish bites, I think if I pull my rod to the side instead of pulling it up, like you guys see when I catch a fish, that is when you want to make sure. Fish will just take your bait if you like. If they bite it and you reel it up. I lost a few bait, not realizing. Oh, you can't just reel up the fishing rod. You gotta like pull it, or the fish will get away with the bait. Not too much like real life, of course, but it uses it up every time you catch one as well. It's not biting. Okay. So I'm going to increase my line because what that does, if I leave, since it doesn't cost me anything to leave, I can just leave. Okay, sorry about that. Now I'll fix it. Sorry about that. I had to mute for a second. Okay, now I have more real prod. I don't. If the water's not like, you could see it's actually moving. If it's not like, uh, I've fished in weather that the waves were like pulling out my bobber before. If it's not doing that, then it probably won't get very far. There has to be. I know there's a way to like. Let me try it. Oh, gosh darn it! No, I lost the fish. Ah, oh, that is the worst timing I could ever have. Seriously. I'm just sitting here trying to throw it out farther, and the fish just bites the bait the second I'm doing that. Are you kidding me? Okay, so that didn't make me lose the bait. That's good. Yeah, I have more line. I do not feel like it's actually open. Maybe I should go over where the bridge is at, actually. Yeah, I think I will try fishing by the bridge. It has deeper water, I hope. I'm not sure. You can walk anywhere around this place. There are some walls. Not walls, frickin' things you just can't walk through. I mean, who would walk through a bush like that big in real life? I probably would not. Uh, Now, can I actually, like, you take forever to run over here. It's crazy. But I don't think all fish or all spots on these maps you want to, like, just fish like this. I don't just want to. Did that even. I don't think that's gonna work. It's barely in the water. Okay, I should teleport over to the bridge, actually. Bridge. Okay, let's just try the same spot I was. Why is my net wicking out? Calm down. Okay, so right now it's just still waters. Nothing wrong with that. Also, when you, uh, words, fast forward time, you have to wait like 30 minutes to a certain amount of time if you're not premium. Premium, you can wait half the time. You also get more money and XP. Uh, okay, so I guess when you put new line on, it does repair that. Uh, Also, I think if your line breaks, you lose your hook, probably your bobber and tackle, anything attached to it. But I think everything else, even the bait, uh, and my rod durability, you can't repair that. I know that. Why are the fish not biting? Oh my gosh, I forgot. I rejoined. Um, so I have to. You know what? Let's go like right here. This should be a much better. Words. What am I saying? I don't know. And I can see two other players over there. I don't know if they're like in the same time of day, but it does seem that they're still in the same spot when I was first here. As the time goes by, like I think every 30 seconds is a minute. I'm not sure, but it's realistic. There is some weather sometimes. Yeah, it looks like every 30 seconds there's a minute. I would just like to get some bites on the fishing rod. And I caught one of those trophy fishes. They are it's just a quest pretty much. It can give you like some rewards, credits, sometimes I think bait coins, which is the premium currency, and XP. I don't know about the XP part, but you can get items. Why is there no fish biting? I've had it in the water for at least like I don't know, a good minute or something. Why do the fish hate me now? I was getting so many more bites before. Fishies, I just want you to bite it. Am I missing something? I don't. Oh, there it is. I was about to pull it up again. Oh, there we go. Is that what is that? Oh, that's a big fish, dude. A 10-inch. He's half of a pound. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm trying to aim this. Maybe I'm pushing the wrong button to aim it. Hold up. Let me check, because I know there was... It doesn't really tell me the controls. This game, sometimes you have to, like, look it up, because they don't really have it in settings like you normally would. You know, it would tell you, like, what all the buttons do. I mean, oh wait, there was, but if I hold this, oh, another bite. Hold on. Please be a chunky one. Okay, what are you? I caught a gold shiner, and I'm level, what, 7? I don't know. $21. Oh, nice. Level 7. Got a new rod, reels, line. No idea what that is. Some spinners, some new fish. a bunch of stuff. Wow, yeah, you get like a ton. Oh, new fishing nets, I think. There's also like nets. I don't know what those are for. Um, I will probably have to try that out. Anyway, just trying to look at this. So it says aim right, but I'm pushing that button. It does not feel like it aims at all. So this stuff says break the line. No idea what that means, and some other things. Line leader. Oh, I see it. Oh, I forgot. That means how fast you reel in the fish. So I probably only want to decrease that when I'm reeling in a big fish. I really don't know. There's break, fast forward time. So it does tell you most drag. What is, oh, okay. I will try this. Hopefully I get a bite. I think you don't really want to have it too high, more than 3, because my guess says if it's too fast, you might lose more durability. You'll catch it faster, but you'll lose a lot more durability faster. Why are there no fish biting? What is hold up, what the heck? I don't know. So you can skip to the next day, but because I don't have a freaking I have a night bobber, but I don't think I really want to fish at nighttime. There's also a flashlight button. I think you can only turn that on when you're not fishing. I've normally caught like probably 5 or so fish by now, but this game is just the fish aren't biting. I don't know what's going on, man. This is confusing the crap out of me. Also, I do think, oh, I see fish hop up in the water. I think if I look for like locations of puddles that just like ripple the water, that's a good spot to go to. Maybe it is better to go and fish over here. I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah, like that. You saw those ripples? I don't know if I was seeing that or not. I may have to adjust my what is it? The line again to be taller. I don't know. If I don't catch a fish in a little bit, I will just probably have to grind some more or get to a better location. And if you guys would want to see, probably actually catch fish and go to like a tougher location, fight some real whoppers like they really fight. Like they pull and they can break your line if you're pulling the rod too tight. Like you gotta loosen it up and just reel it in slowly. Oh, there's a bite. As I look at the bobber, I learned it's not a matter of as soon as it goes underwater.
Hours, it is the best time to fish, but
okay,
you have to fish
I got another fish.
Thing. All the fish are there at 2100 hours.
I have no idea what that said. I just fishing when the time shows the fish bite the most. I would like to get something maybe close to a pound. I don't know. I've only caught a few fish. But yeah, like I was saying, I'll probably go to a different location. Words, my brain. Different location, get better rods and all that. Wow, that was the fastest bite I've had this whole freaking time.
Are you new to the game?
Yes, I am new. Oh, hold up. I cannot see anything. Oh, this is a big one. Is this a big one? I don't know. Holy, no! This game. I hate it. This is the fish I was talking about. I can't even put. I would risk getting, it's not worth it. Are you telling? I don't understand. I'm not trying my luck because my luck sucks. Anyway, that's the type of fish that I mean you can't really catch. Like, you can try to keep it, but it's not going to work. Anyway, that was a really big fish. Okay, there's another one. What is going on? Now they're biting like crazy. Okay, get over here, fishy. But yeah, anyway, I will do more on this with better location.
That is the biggest bluegill
and
I
all
have ever seen.
This, with better rods and all that, I caught a really big bull, whatever it was, a bullhead shark or something. Not a shark, sorry. A bullfish? I don't know what it was called. But yeah, I will do more of that. If you enjoy this, want to see more, let me know in the comments. I will do that. Subscribe if you have it. It's free. You can always change your mind later. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Don't know if I said that already. But yeah, I will do more of it with better stuff, areas, catching bigger fish. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.